in the post-apocalyptic snowmageddon version of Nashville. It's so crazy, everyone, what happened here over the last 12 days. Everywhere I look making this drive, the streets are littered with trees. It's just absolute insanity. We were fortunate that my family was only without power for 4 days. But in those 4 days, man, I definitely was reminded what it must be like to be in need. If I'm being honest, I've never in my life really been in need. I've always had food, I've always had shelter, I've always been able to be warm or cold. It's very humbling when something like that's taken away from you. And I think my takeaway, well, I know my takeaway and my kids' takeaway with this was I think we do a pretty good job of being helpful, but we're going to level up when there's people in need. So anyway, just thought I'd share that. I've had a ton of phone calls and text messages. Thank you. We were inconvenienced, is the truth, but we're okay. There are people whose homes got destroyed. There have been people found dead in their car, in their home, from freezing to death, mainly like elderly people. So anyway, that's what's been going on here in Nashville, but we're on the other side of it. We're on the other side of a really rough time. So it's all up from here. So anyway, wanted to kind of check in, do that. How does everybody feel? How you doing? Super Bowl's coming up. There seems to be a lot of opinions about the Super Bowl and Bad Bunny playing it. What are your thoughts about that? I personally, being a hard rock guy, I have been craving a hard rock act for almost 2 decades. I feel like Metallica kind of got stiffed again. It's their hometown, San Francisco. Really would have loved to have seen Metallica. The rumor is, kind of in the industry, the rumor is they're only willing to play it 100% live, which I think may be a deal breaker. Can't confirm that, but I've heard it several times through, many of my buddies that work in broadcast. Journey would have been great. Journey's never played the Super Bowl. They openly have said they want, like Metallica, they've openly said they want to play the Super Bowl. But hey, I'm open. I don't know any Bad Bunny music. I actually only know one guy. But I know he's an international superstar, a huge touring guy. So hey, my ears are open. I'm gonna watch it, and maybe I'll be flipped. Maybe I'll be a Bad Bunny fan after that. Unfortunately, I'm not bilingual, which is a shame. Growing up in Texas, it's a shame that I'm not fluent in Spanish, because I had ample opportunity, and I was just a dumb little hard rock metal kid, so I didn't apply myself, and I really regret it now. So anyway, Super Bowl's coming up. That'll be positive. People are always excited about the Super Bowl. I'm excited. And the Grammys this year. I got to be honest. When I voted this year and I looked at my Grammy ballot, I was kind of like bummed out. There wasn't much. Usually I have ample amounts of friends and clients that are up, and that wasn't the case this year. So I was kind of like, I don't think it's going to be a very good show. I was wrong. I thought it was a fantastic show. I'm so grateful to my 15-year-old daughter for turning me on to people like Olivia Dean. Wow, what a force. I mean, that girl just I love her. I love her music. I love her authenticity. It really makes me positive for the future of music. I just want more of that. Authentic vocals, people playing the instruments. That's what I like. The other thing is great too. I listen to a lot of pop music program stuff, and it's fun. I love high bar, high caliber musicianship stuff that, you know, people like me can't do. That's what I love personally. But, you know, that's a great thing. Music is wide. You get all kinds of things. And man, Bruno Mars opening the show, killed it. It was incredible. Of course, being a hard rock guy, I love the tribute to Ozzy. I thought that was fantastic. What else? All the new artists, man. I honestly hadn't heard of about half of those, but they're great. I thought everybody had a purpose, and it was one of the better shows I can remember. Which I didn't see that coming. Country was a little underrepresented on the live stage, but you know that happens when you have a lot of people die, which unfortunately, you know, we lost D'Angelo, we lost Brian Wilson, which I don't like to be a complainer, but they should have given Brian Wilson more than a screenshot, right? Like, he was in this band that was, you know, the Beach Boys were the American Beatles. So I would have loved to have seen an extensive tribute to Brian. They didn't do that. I feel like that was a missed opportunity. But you know what? I'm sure there was good reason. There's only so much time in those shows. There's only so much they can do. They did a flash for Ace Frehley. I mean, I would have, in a perfect world, I would have liked to have seen a verse chorus of a Kiss song, just to give Ace Frehley, you know, Ozzy having the Osbournes was hugely on TV and in the media, right? But on a influential level, which is typically what NARIS and the Grammys are about, every bit as influential as Ozzy, Ace Frehley. I mean, most guys that play rock guitar picked it up because of Ace. Hugely influential. Like, Slash is a more modern equivalent of somebody that has meant so much for guitar. But, you know, honestly, I don't have much complaints, and I try not to be a complainer anymore. I used to be. But now I don't know. I look for the positive. I still have that part of my personality. But, you know, honestly, I thought it was a great show. It was a good night for music. Those shows always inspire me. I always start dreaming of, what do I want to do? What can I help create? Who do I want to collaborate with? Which is great. It inspires me. So, man, share. I'd love to hear some comments. What do you think about the Grammys? Are you excited about the Super Bowl? So anyway, Nashville is recovering, and you know what this town does better than as good of anywhere is we come together for each other. And I think once again, the world is seeing that, how people are helping one another, how our town is, you know, out cutting all this timber, getting it hauled off, and it's a special place. I'm so thankful. I was brave enough to move halfway across the country 30 years ago and move here. So anyway, hope everybody has a good week, and be good to each other. Be kind this week. Try to find somebody to help. All right? Thanks.